What's up, cannabis community? I'm Brent Green, and this is your Cannabis News. Alrighty, so before we get started, since we're all back from the feeling of impending doom, or at least immediate doom, best believe cannabis is always there for us in some shape, form, or fashion. And to that note, our first story is courtesy of freshtoast.com. I don't make these names up, they do it themselves, okay? There's an Israeli Institute of Technology that is exploring cannabis terpenes as a possible treatment for the novel coronavirus. So they out here speaking terpenese. On a side note, separate from this, from just the cursory research that I've done, there are lots and lots of studies and things that are coming out, research that's been done on this subject regarding cannabis as a treatment and or a protector against the novel coronavirus, or to some of you out there, the COVID-45. Yes, the game is changing, and of course, it's going to get more and more and more scientific. But as always, our beloved cannabis is here for us, just like I'm here for y'all. We were once considered the worst people on the planet. All right, so our next story is courtesy of theinsider.com. And according to the CDC, cannabis users are more susceptible to fungal infections due to the nature of cannabis. Here are some direct quotes from this article. A new study suggests that cannabis use could lead to potentially life-threatening fungal and mold infections, especially for people who are immunocompromised. The likelihood was extremely low across the board, but the CDC issued a report on their findings, warning that proportionally fungal infections were more than 3.5 times common among cannabis users. For normally healthy people, a fungal infection can lead to a rash, allergies, or asthma, but in more severe instances, it can cause pneumonia, meningitis, and bloodstream infections. If this was 20 years ago, I'd take this information as nothing more than, of course, anti-propaganda. But from all of my years that I've spent with cannabis, I know that, yes, it is very susceptible to fungus and molds. My best advice is to grow your own cannabis at all costs, because even cannabis that has been so-called tested and so-called approved, they sometimes get recalled. Be safe out there.
Stay tuned.
If you like that content right there, be sure to go over and join our Patreon. We also got that Cash App too. The link is in the bio. And as you know, it is hard to make this happen alone. And as always, it's cheaper than a pre-roll, except this time, the high lasts longer.